What's up, y'all? I'm back, family. This is part 2 of portraits. I don't know how many I'm gonna make, but it's just so much that I can say. I didn't really jot nothing down, so in and out a little bit. But pretty much what I was saying in the first one is that portraits, even within the word, it talks about port, to bring forth, and for things to come and go. And that's what vessels are. That's what we are. The light within us, it come. It's sad to say it gotta go. But that's the beautiful thing at the same time. So that's what a portrait is. We see it as fashion, something loving, something, more home. We remove the spiritual essence of it. They used to have portraits in homes, not just for remembrance, but to evoke. This is also why rituals are real. Painting, carvings. Carvings is the same exact way. When you carve something, you're putting it into flesh. You're putting it onto you or to dirt, because certain things have certain elements and certain energies about it. And so when you mark it, it's important because now you're putting your intentions into it and you're creating something. Like a circle is a realm. And that's the same thing with a frame. It's to keep it bodied in. When people put frames around portraits, whether it's something even with a photo, that frame holds the energy so it won't spill out. It's so powerful that even the color of a frame can bring it in. Whether it's green, red, it gives off different frequencies in itself. And so when I do artwork, even if it's an imaginary line, it might be a thin line, but it's unbroken, that I trace around, that I do in a rectangle or square, however I do it, but I'm making sure it's framed. Because a portal must be a frame. It must be circle, it must be something. And now that I think of frame and circle, a kids show on Nickelodeon, I'm trying to think of the name. It was a real kids show. It was called Chalk Zone. I don't know if any of y'all ever seen the Chalk Zone, heard of Chalk Zone. If you ever look up Chalk Zone, it's funny because I should have listened to it and watched it a little more and even implemented it into this live video. But just look at the theme of it, the concept. He drew things and he went into portals. And that's the power of art. That's the power of drawing something. Whether you're drawing water out of the ocean, drawing is not just putting it on paper. It's that too, but it's the purpose. Why is you doing this? What does this mean to you? Do you know? You might need to step back. It might be too powerful. So it's good to be skilled, but it's even better to know the reason and the history, the origin. All of that make any artist a better artist. Whether you don't even believe you're that good. It's a lot of people who ask for tips in my inbox. And the main thing that I can say is that believe in yourself, believe in the craft, do it with good intentions. Whatever you're trying to evoke, believe in it. Because if you're not believing it, then you're just performing. And you're not actually forming. It's the pre-form, you know what I'm saying? It's before it's the real thing. And a lot of people don't think they're really artists because they're still hovering around with just the reason of why you even want to do it. Concepts, and they don't even know why. They do it because they think it will be popular or whatnot. Like for me, when I'm drawing something, if it's something sad, if I want people to feel it, I'm going to make sure I feel it first. Play music that will actually make me cry. Then I go for it. This is what I mean by bringing forth spirits. I don't like to use some words because I ain't trying to break it down to the point. I'm just trying to, use it in terminology that other people understand. When you speak of spirituality art, that's very ambiguous to me, even energy. But I do believe in action. I believe in cause and effect. I believe if you know why you're doing it, you can place it down. And I mean, some people are just, rather you understand it, you can watch how some people believe in themselves, and you can see that as proof. Like when I hear Tupac, his spirit would always be. Because as soon as I hear Tupac, it don't matter if I'm happy or sad. I just want to throw a West Side. I don't know about y'all, but that's what I want to do. It's like, why did I just do that? Why when I hear Michael Jackson, my leg be fucking kicking? I don't know why. It's like, come on now. It just makes you want to grab yourself. I don't know. It makes you want to moonwalk. And that's how powerful they are. And that music is a portrait. They're portraying something. Same with the videos. You're portraying something. And that energy is a portal. And now you influenced by them. It can be creepy, it can be all of that, but it's a beautiful thing because it's nothing that's really occult. It's not hidden, it's probably not spoken on and broken down, but it definitely is real. We are portraits. This is my portrait, this is my frame, my flesh. This is my aura that got a frame around it. But y'all really get in my spirit. So when a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, I like you, or don't like me, they just ain't vibing with my spirit. That can be good, that can be bad. It is what it is. I hope I come off decent. And what another thing when I spoke about Portugal, that deals with they used to have a lot of merchandise coming too. That's another, it means carrier. It brings in things, so that's why they got their name. Even Rhode Island, Newport. That's powerful because the reason why it's called Newport is because when they brought slaves there, the Newports, they're importing something new. Oh, we got some more slaves. And then you understand why is it called Newport? It's because one of the main things that slaves did, rather than you see them in the fields, it dealt with tobacco. That was one of the main things. In Haitian, you got the sugar cane. But here, it's finna be dealing with growing tobacco. And I believe, I wasn't in that time, so I'm giving my point of view, my perspectives, and I believe, I'm well studied and real read. Even the swoosh symbol is a whip. I made a poem about it talking about, they probably yelled at us and said, shit, just do it, don't ask. I know this ain't your homeland, I know you don't know anything, but we knew agriculture, we knew farming, we knew rain, we knew all of that. And so who to get better than people from the motherland to harvest your product? You the Newport. And they probably said, just do it, so I'll make a joke out of even the Nike symbol. Just do it. We sold our souls for some fucking shoe soles. Ironic, right? But hey, anyway, back to the art, the frames, the Newport. It's just so, I can go so far with it. Like, I had ideas of what to talk about, but it's art. That's the beauty of art. It can be abstract too. I can be literal, I can break down some shit, and at the same time, I can just flow. So, with that being said, that's all I gotta say for now until something else hit me.